What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Nerd Media, and in this video we are going to be talking about Superman because obviously the marketing has been ramping up over the past few days with the ticket sales, new posters, and a bunch of interviews with James Gunn and the cast. And we got some more interviews with the Rolling Stone with James Gunn today that revealed some pretty exciting and refreshing details about the DCU Batman, along with some Robert Pattinson Batman Part 2 updates that I would like to talk about with you guys. So in this video, we're going to be talking about all of that and more in this video. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Nerd Media. I talk about movies, TV shows, and comic books all the time on this channel. Obviously today we're talking about the DCU and Batman, but we also have Superman coming up in just under a month, Jurassic World. My review for The Life of Chuck should be out tomorrow, along with my review for The Materialist should be out later this week. We're talking about a lot of stuff, along with F1, Jurassic World, so many crazy things we're going to be covering on this channel. So stay tuned, like and subscribe if you enjoy content like that. And with all that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video, and let's dive right into it. So it seems like almost everywhere James Gunn goes, whether it's an interview or in public or just anything, somebody's always asking him about Robert Pattinson's Batman Part 2, which is what we're going to be talking about first and foremost. We'll get into the DCU Batman stuff later. James Gunn has basically clarified a few rumors that we had heard over the past few weeks. One of them was that they were supposed to have a submitted script for the film by Memorial Day weekend. He denied that almost immediately, and he has also obviously yet again had to clarify that the Batman Part 2 is not canceled, and he said that people are just really being rude about this. And honestly, I agree to a certain extent. I am one of those people who's just kind of frustrated that we haven't gotten any news on it from Matt Reeves or anybody, just not even a script. But let him take his time. He's a slow, apparently Matt Reeves is known for being a relatively slower writer, so as long as he can make something that is as good as the Batman Part 1, then we gotta let him cook. So I am all for that, but it would be good to kind of get some news pretty soon of a positive news about the script. James Gunn's also continued to be being asked if Robert Pattinson's Batman is actually going to be the DCU Batman, and of course, again, he doesn't really give a straight no or yes, but he says never say never. I think personally, not only should he not be the DCU Batman, I think he's not going to end up being the DCU Batman, at least I hope not, because I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what James Gunn is going to do with Batman in the DCU, which is what we're about to talk about right now. First things first, James Gunn was of course asked a ton about Batman for the DCU today, and one of the most positive things that he has said from this interview that he had is that DC's two main priorities right now are Wonder Woman and Batman. That gets me really happy and get me really excited because I am very excited to see what they have in store for Batman for the DCU along with Wonder Woman. Like, I am very excited to see what versions of the characters we're going to get, how they're going to fit into this world, and just overall how good they're going to be for this universe. Like, I am very excited for all of that. Now, a list of the small updates we got about the Batman film for the DCU, still titled Batman Brave and the Bold, is that the character is his biggest issue right now, and he doesn't want to go for a fun, campy version of Batman, which I understand, and we all understand that. I don't think a lot of us really even wanted that in the first place, but he said he's not going to go as dark as the Matt Reeves Batman. He's going to go kind of in the middle and still be this Batman that like we all know and love, and he's actively working with the writer to finish the script, which is really exciting, and that he thinks that Wonder Woman is easier to adapt because every single version of Batman's story has been told, which in some ways that is true, but I think that there is some really fun stuff that you can do that hasn't been done yet for Batman. Essentially, he just doesn't want to make a Batman movie just to make it and say that they made it. He wants there to be a purpose and a reason that he is in this universe, and he wants there to be a better film than what we've gotten in the past for Batman, basically something that hasn't been told before. I still think that the best idea for Batman in his first introduction to the DCU could be painting him as the antagonist in the Clayface film. A lot of people have recommended that and said that that is like a really good idea, and that's been a lot of people's kind of concept for that script. I think that that would be awesome, and that would be such a cool way to have him be introduced into the universe and just have him looked at in a different light. I think would be awesome. And although that is definitely not going to happen, I think that it'd be cool, but unfortunately, we just probably won't be getting that. It doesn't matter regardless, because besides World's Finest with Batman and Superman, I think the DCU Batman is my most anticipated thing from DC, and just to see what they're going to do with that, obviously besides Superman as well, but I'm very excited to see where they're going to go with this Batman, how he's going to differ from what we've gotten in the past, and how he's going to differ from Matt Reeves, which we are hopefully going to continue to also have alongside this Batman. So I'm very excited to see that. It's going to be really awesome to have two Batmans at the same time. It's going to be really cool, and I cannot wait. But yeah, overall, I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on all this Batman news that we've gotten from James Gunn today. I'm very happy about most of it, and I'm just definitely still waiting to get some positive stuff for Robert Pattinson's Batman, but take your time, just do take however long you need to make that movie as good as the first. So with all that being said, if you're new to the channel and you stuck around this long, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Sincerely means a lot to me. Clearly I said something you liked or you're just entertained. So subscribe, like the video, comment down below your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.